All right, my name is Chuck Williams, and this is part of our Friday Zoom. We are here December 9th, and I have been sharing these three things for some time now, but I want to make sure this gets out to the entire affiliate base. So if you're watching this, please share this with other affiliates on your team to make sure they know these three important things. Number one, we have paused the distribution of gifted referrals for quite a few months now, as we've been in the process of merging our two databases. We had an app database and we had an affiliate database. And we recognized that if we were trying to give away gifted referrals, we could potentially be giving away gifted referrals to people that should have been connected with an affiliate. And so we put that on pause until we can complete the merge of those two databases. That's well underway and should be done anytime now. Once that's done, the gifted referral program will be turned back on. I would say at the very earliest, it'll be done, it's maybe next week, but I'm really thinking probably early next year, the gifted referral program will crank back up. It will go retroactive. You'll still get the majority of the orphans that are in the orphan pool will be distributed to active super affiliates. So with that being said, it's very, very important that you go to your affiliate back office and you can easily determine if you're a super affiliate or not. It'll show you how many personally enrolled super affiliates and active affiliates in your first tier you have. The two combined have to equal 10, and then you are a super affiliate. It's that simple. So you want to be an active super affiliate as quickly as possible. Again, you may have been one in the past, and maybe some of your people did not renew their subscription. Whatever the case, you need 10 active affiliates to be a super affiliate, and the gift referral program is getting ready to kick back up, and you want to get involved in that right away. But you also want to begin that 50% matching bonus. So the way this compensation plan has been written, it really pays well to be a super affiliate. And I want to encourage each and every one of you, get plugged in and become a super affiliate as soon as possible. The next thing I've been talking about since September, because I want to make sure you know, we want to pay you, but you have to go into your affiliate back office or your app. Doesn't matter which one. I prefer the affiliate back office personally. Go to profile. I think Danny's going to show this to you right now. And under profile, you're going to see a button that says payouts. So Danny, I'll let you catch up here. Okay, you
hold on a second. I don't have that right window open. I was going to open up this email. So sorry to interrupt. I thought you were going to go through the app setup. But let me get to the right screen.
No worries. So where I want her to go is her affiliate back office, and in the affiliate back office under profile, you're going to see several different options, one of which is payments. That tells us how you want to be paid. Right now, we have two options, Stripe and OpenNode. We're about to add a third, but you have to set up a payment so we can pay you. Now, as we've kind of got started this first year, we've been kind of carrying commissions forward if you hadn't set up your payment. It is critically important. I've been telling you this since September. Get your payment set up because we're not going to be carrying past due earnings forward month to month. We want to pay it out every month. What's due, we want to pay it out. So you need to be set up with your payment, and then you'll get paid. If you don't set up your payment, earnings that you have earned, if it's over $10 when you would have earned it, you're going to lose that commission starting in January of 2023. So I'm pleading with you, if you're an affiliate, get the word out. We want to pay you, but you got to set up so we can pay you. Now, last thing, let Danny show you real quick what we're talking about here, just so you got it. So you're going to go to your back office, you're going to click on profile. And then under profile, you're going to see payouts. And here under payouts, you're going to set up Stripe or OpenNode as the way you want to be paid. And as I said, we're working on adding a third way. They'll be coming soon, but right now, these are the two. Get set up on one of these two by the end of the year, by the end of 2022. And then in January 20th, you'll be paid. If you do not get set up by the end of December and the payout comes for January 20th, we have no way to pay you on January 20th. What we're saying is we're not going to carry those commissions forward to February for you. They're going to flush. And so I'm giving you ample warning and telling you, pleading with you, get set up so we can pay you. All right, next thing I want to talk to you about is compression. This primarily relates to people that have been involved with Tapestri, the founding members in particular, the founding affiliates. Those are affiliates that basically joined the affiliate program before there was even an app. So prior to October 6th of 2021, in most cases, that's what this is going to relate to. as you have built your affiliate team, it was all done on hope and faith that we were going to have an app, which we now have had for over a year. But the people in the very beginning joined us as affiliates before we even had an app. And so to reward them, what we're doing is what's called a one-time compression of the database. So what that means is that if you enrolled someone and say they enrolled 4, 5, 6 affiliates, but the person you enrolled for whatever reason decided not to stay with us, they didn't renew their subscription and they decided not to stay, the affiliates that they brought into Tapestri will now not have an active affiliate that enrolled them. So those affiliates that they enrolled will actually roll up to you, and you'll be the personal enroller of those affiliates. Now that goes down however many levels. Each active affiliate, the database is going to look up and see if their affiliate is active that enroll them. If not, it's going to search up the database and connect them with the next active affiliate. So the key point of this, it's going to happen automatically in the beginning of January 2023. The point of this is you want to make sure you are active. To do that, the place where Danny just was to set up your payout, you want to go to the same place, profile, and you're going to look at your subscription and make sure your subscription is set up. In fact, if you try to go to your back office, if you're not active, it's going to say purchase your subscription. That'd be a pretty good clue that you're not active. Purchase your subscription. It's only $4.95 in GO3. It's $19.95 in GOs 2 and 1. And so make sure you're active before this compression happens. It's a one-time compression. Now, you might say, Chuck, what happens if I'm not active and later in 2023, I decide to become active? That's perfect. Okay, we love you. We'll welcome you back with open arms. But the affiliates that you had brought onto the team before will have been compressed up to the first active affiliate above you, and they will no longer be your person enrolled. So it's very, very important that you're active come the end of this year, 2022. Again, that's a huge benefit that Walter and the board has allowed me to offer all of our affiliates. Make sure you take advantage of it by being active. So those are the 3 major announcements I want to make. Danny, you want to tell us a little about the training that's coming up? And why don't you do that real quick?
Sure. Yeah. Well, every third Tuesday of the month, we do a Tapestri marketing training and overview. And this one will be all about how to give the gift that gives all season, right? It's the perfect gift, and it's free for you to give, free for them to open up, and everybody earns. So we're going to talk about the 5 ways you can earn with Tapestri and the free app, and a little bit about the affiliate program, but primarily how to share this free app.
And it's such an important key. If you can learn how to give away a free app and get the person to get active, you're earning residual money, as I explained in the compensation plan today. It's a gold mine. We will be having the Friday Zoom next week, Friday the 16th. We will not have the Friday Zoom the Friday before Christmas, as we'll be taking that Friday off. And the following Friday, we will have a call right before New Year's weekend. So that's kind of our call schedule coming up. We're going to switch now and go into our Q&A section. So Walter, if you want to come back on, I'll take a look here at the Q&A. Hopefully you've been taking a look at that. And I know people are asking, I know personally, I know you've been working day and night on OpenNode and getting that taken care of for affiliates. You want to give us a quick update on OpenNode, please?
Yeah, we found a new way to give them the collateral to get started, not directly through them because of the whole issue they're having internally. But we found a third party, so that has gone through successfully, and we're waiting for them to send confirmation so we can actually make OpenNode payments early next week. So if you've been waiting for OpenNode payments, maybe for a few weeks or so, thanks for your patience. We are now good to go with OpenNode. Doing directly from a third party, but our hope is after this whole cycle, it'll be done reoccurringly directly from their back office. We also mentioned a third payment option, and that is gift cards. So people have been asking, people have spoken, can I get a Visa gift card, Bed Bath & Beyond, whatever you're looking for, or actually MasterCard specifically, that will come to the Tapestri app. Also the Tapestri members back office gift cards, a minimum of $5. We'll talk about how that's going to work for GO3. But we think it's an exciting option. I think giving the consumer the ability to go in and choose what they want early in the experience make a big difference within the Tapestri app. Also, I think that will benefit all our Tapestri affiliates as well. So gift cards are coming to the Tapestri app, which we're very excited about.
Yeah, I've been working with directly on those gift cards, and I'm really excited about that. It's a great option for our consumers. and for some of our affiliates in different countries around the world. So that's great. Thank you for making that available. Got a few questions
Absolutely.
about the beta testing.
Yes, let's talk about that. That's why I really wanted to demo the app. So the one question I see, if the app in the Discover section, so all the games you should download to earn, it's up to you, should be in the Discover section, not the banner ad that, like for example, I saw bingo earlier when I opened up the app. That's just a display ad that you can or cannot interact with. It's really up to you, but you're not going to get compensated for clicking on that link and downloading an app from that banner ad, only from the gaming section, if you have that on Android specifically for beta.
Very good. Some people thought they were going to be in the beta test, but when it's gone, it looks like it's full. That unfortunately,
Beta is maxed out. Unfortunately, right now it's like over 140 people. I think we originally had like 100. So a lot of people came in and now it's kind of maxed out. But rest assured, beta is about to be over. We're about to send this to the masses. So we're excited about that. So look forward to see a build in the store that has gaming for all Android users here shortly.
and you addressed this already, but I want to make it perfectly clear that any of the things in that banner ad at the bottom of the app and the new version that people are testing, that does not create income for the user. It does not create income for the affiliates. It does create revenue for Tapestri, which is very, very important, folks. We need a healthy Tapestri in order for us to have a healthy business. But don't think you're going to get paid for clicking on that banner ad. And if you're loading games or whatever they're doing down there, Tapestri will make money on that, but the consumer will not, and the Tapestri affiliate will not. Just to be perfectly clear.
Correct. And also, it is a beginning of something we're very excited about. We're basically seeding this idea by putting that banner down there, but more to come on there. But you're absolutely correct on that. Oh, great question from Rick. I love everything you guys are doing. Thanks, Rick. Thanks for being a part of our network. Fast cash. So you'll notice that is a grayed out badge for any Tapestri affiliate and or user. If you go to the very bottom of your badges, it is hollowed out. It will be enabled for many users here shortly. What we're waiting on to put fast cash, and which this might be another question, dynamic earnings, is putting both of our platforms on the same scale. So you'll notice that Android's in beta, it has gaming. iOS does not. We also have been tightening in our polygons, our check-ins as well, making them really, really, really tight, and they've gotten better and better and better. Once we feel pretty satisfied about that, which I think we're pretty close, we will enable dynamic earnings. Let me recap what dynamic earnings is. It allows you to earn based on your unique individual behavior, not tied to a goal whatsoever. There will still be a safety net, so you don't really drop earnings or necessarily go to the roof either, but it will allow people to earn substantial amounts, capped at $25 per month for GO1, and also capped at $2 per day on activity. So that will come shortly. We'll kind of sing through the roof once that's live, but it's not live yet. Once that's live, that will also enable fast cash. We're going to reward the people who give us the most amount of data, but also the users who are kind of running through earning all those badges. They're doing the gaming, they're doing surveys, they're referring people, and maybe more importantly, they're even a founding club member. So more on that to come.
Good question, Rick. I see Leonard and Don, a couple other people are in the beta, and they're getting a message saying no games available. Can you address that for them? Do you know what that might be?
Yes. So I have seen that. The key thing there on Android is you have to collect and actually do the permission specifically. So when you downloaded the latest version of Android that was beta with gaming, you had to go through a prompt where they sent you the accessibility. You had to scroll to the bottom, find T for Tapestri, enable that, go back to Tapestri app, and then the games show up. We have seen if you do not enable that permission, the gaming function is still there. There's no games available. So send a support ticket. If you don't know how to do that, we can actually send you a quick video to show you how to do it. Or just go to your accessibility, find Tapestri, and enable Tapestri, and then the games will prompt and show up for you.
If people have specific games they want to recommend, does that help our partnerships and the team developers who are looking for games, or is that something you guys are doing on your own?
Yeah, so it won't really help us right now if there's certain class of games. So maybe you like the Wordle bingo type of game, some basically that are like alphabet based. Let us know, or maybe something different like Sudoku. that type of feedback would be really helpful. It'll point myself and the team in the direction to find more games like that. But if you gave us an individual game, that may not necessarily work.
And can you clarify for people? It's not like you can play the same game for a whole year and make money the whole year. These gaming companies are basically paying to get us to try the games.
Hmm.
Guys, kids hooked on them to where they can make money by us upgrading stuff. So you got a certain cap on the game, and then basically,
Yep.
as an affiliate, if you're a user and you just do it to make money, you really kind of want to stop playing that game and go pick a different game. Can you kind of explain that to people?
Yeah, it's funny. We did a Task Squad call. We were talking to a user for that exact thing. So let me pull up mine really quick. Okay, so looking at my app section, Coin Master, the one with the pig with a gold in his hand, I can make up to $27.61 with that game. And other games, I could make up to $10.38. So the strategy would be those are pretty high earnings, right? That's like 60 cents per minute for me. Maximize your earning there, right? So try to earn as much as you can through those two and then work your way through the other games. That is the strategy. We've seen other people basically download basically everything. They downloaded every single game and played a little bit per one. That's another strategy. But I think eventually there's always going to be games available. I think take the highest earning ones, play as much as you can there, and kind of work your way down. Everyone's got their own strategy, though.
We're moving towards
Gaming the game system.
Go ahead, Danny. Sorry.
No, I was just commenting, people will game the system with the games. It's going to be interesting to see how fun that is over the next few months.
Oh, it's been fun. It's been fun for sure.
A lot of people are curious about the dynamic earnings we've been talking about. Can you kind of explain the direction we're going with dynamic earnings versus goal earnings?
Yeah, so ideally, what you can envision here in the next few weeks with Tapestry is you visit a grocery store. You leave, I think one of our engineers, John's on the call right now, so kudos to John for working on this. You leave the grocery store and you get a push notification. How was Safeway? Was it crowded? How was your experience? And you give us that feedback, you earn, right? So not just checking in. Checking in is just the very beginning. We really want your opinion based upon that place. So that's where dynamic earnings really is at its full bore, is when you give us feedback on the place. But we will enable you to earn per check-in plus the dynamic earning. But if you think about it, if we're paying per check-in, we're paying for point of interest, the more you check in, the more you earn. Well, likely your events will be up and they both should be moving in the right direction. If you don't want to do any of that, I don't want to mess with it, I don't want to check in, you can still earn as well. Your goal will likely be very similar to what it was before. We want to enable both. But as you know, Chuck, and so do you, Danny, people like, how do we earn more? This is going to enable you to earn even more.
And we mentioned this earlier, but it's worth repeating. If you're listening to this and you're getting a little confused, the games are not available publicly yet. There's a beta test of people that are beta testing. That beta test should be complete next week. If all goes well, with Android, the gaming should go live. As far as iPhone, that's some of the development team's still working on. And Walter, I know you said earlier, but can you give us a little estimate? There's no holding to it, but when you think the iPhone gaming might be available for beta testing and to go live?
So I think iPhone beta will not be live this next week, but the week after. So really the week after that, we'll be working through Christmas. Don't worry. In the iOS version for people to test. So we'll probably gain a list by next week of people who want to actually test this. I'll test it first and then I'll see if it makes sense to give it to everybody else. So not next week, but the week after. But that's the time frame. We have a partner selected. We're kind of going through integration docs right now. We're on our way.
Yeah, this is not my call, but I'm just going to give you all a hint. If you want to be in the beta test for iOS, you may want to be on the training call Tuesday night, because a lot of times that's where we send out the link to determine who gets to be in the beta test. So
It's true.
All, but it's just a little tip that I've seen happen in the past. So just FYI.
True. Okay, back to this.
I can't wait to see how many people are earning money in the game with the app on their Android device, and have all of us iPhone users jonesing to get the gaming piece too.
Yep. Sherry asked, can you show us once again? Yes, I will show you. I'm not on that anymore, but hopefully you can see, and Chuck, maybe you can do this as well. But if you're seeing, here's my Android phone. To the right, to the left of the map is gaming. right there. There's all the games. And if you're in the beta, this will be here. If you're not in the beta, this will not show up, as Chuck stated earlier. And then if you hit your apps, this is how much you've earned specifically from your gaming if you're in the beta. If you're not in the beta, you won't even see gaming there at the footer. Does the games...
Check-ins, Walter.
Nice. You were checking in, my friend. I like it.
Same way he was just showing you. Now this banner, here's what we're talking about. That does not create revenue for affiliates or customers. That's for Tapestri. Down here is the gaming. Click on the gaming. Brings up and
go to your apps, Chuck. I want to see this. I want to, how much have you earned with your games? Yeah, there you go. Nice. No, he's playing games, people. This is real. I like it.
It's kind of interesting having a boss that knows where you're at and knows what you're doing.
That's funny.
All right. So that was all the questions I saw. Let me go take one more quick look here. If you have a question that we did not get to, the best way to get your questions answered is an actual support ticket in your affiliate back office. That would be the best way.
Sue, great question. Why don't we have a direct deposit or credit card ACH? Primarily because we're a global company, right? But ultimately for the US and even Canada, we could do ACH direct deposit. And that's something that I think we are kind of thinking about internally because it is the fastest way to get paid likely here in the US. But thanks for keep reminding us to talk about that, and we will continue to do that.
A couple things just came up. Somebody just put in the chat. I just happened to see it. They want to click on that banner to help Tapestri make more money. Does Tapestri make more money if it's clicked on or if it's just seen?
It does. Great point. Although it's not a rewarded advertisement. So if you click on it a lot and you're not interested in the product, it could work against us. So if you see something, a cool pair of shoes or a place, a vacation to Tahiti, which sounds really great right now, it's freezing here, you can click on that and buy that ticket. Otherwise, I wouldn't, but it's really up to you.
Here's a good question that I don't know the answer to. I know you've told us that we cannot earn data earnings on both a tablet and a phone. It's one or the other per person. Mm-hmm. But can we play games on both and still earn, or is that also limited to one?
You can. You absolutely can. So you can play games on both. And I could understand that the UI for the game would be a much more experiential. So I could totally see the benefit of doing that. It's a great question.
Yeah, it was. That was good.
My balance is over 10 and I haven't received a payment since September. Great. Well, number one, I'm glad you're earning. Likely you will get paid in the next payment wave once your balance. So if you just hit a balance over 10, some people think that you can cash out right away. That's unfortunately not how it works. We pay out once per month on the 20th. We got another payment coming out here on the 20th, December 20th, and likely anonymous attendee. I think David, thanks for responding to that person. You will be on the next payment wave, but congratulations for getting a balance over 10. That's a big deal.
Drew wants to know if Tapestri also gets paid for the advertising that pops up sometimes while you're playing a game. Is that something Tapestri also participates in, or is that some of what the company uses to pay us for playing the games?
Yeah, so Drew, great question as well. Drew, a lot of these apps that are free, the whole model for gaming apps is make it free and have in-app purchases, or make it free and then have takeover ads that you have to watch it for 30 seconds. And then you can resume to playing the game. That's all them. That's not us at all whatsoever. But we are interested to see, how that user experience correlates to you continually playing those games. That's interesting to us. But yeah, we don't. That's not us at all.
Great questions today. I see one here about the tap to earn. Can you give us kind of an update on what's going on with tap to earn? Where is it geographically available? Just a little update on tap to earn, because I know that's a fun one.
Yeah, so we're still sending out thousands of tap to earns per day, and we're actually in the process. The build that many of our beta testers on will receive in the next few days many new rewarded tap to earn. So that's another thing that's in testing that we didn't really talk about, but that build does have it, as well as that banner out of the footer that we've been talking about. So we do plan on doing a lot more. To do that at scale on all these geos, as you kind of saw those avatars, we really wanted to make sure that we are tying that to a really tight POI. Because right now, if you're in the US, you're getting them as you pass Walmart, Safeway, Costco, Walgreens, things of that nature. Now we're in different geos like the UK and parts of France and Germany, where the POIs are completely different. So we've expanded the range for you to be near a place to still get a POI or still get a tap to earn. So more to come on that. Hopefully in the next few days, outside of just my phone, we can actually have all our beta testers get tap to earns as well. So hold tight. But our goal is to send out tens of thousands of tap to earns a day. That is the goal. A day.
That's exciting. So Danny,
Clive, hopefully that answers your question.
Oh, you answered it. Yeah. Danny, do you have any other questions you saw that you'd like to have answered?
No, you guys rocked today. Thank you so much. I'm really looking forward to playing games myself. I've never played
And I
games
see-
on my phone, but I'm going to now.
And I see Ed on the call. I know Ed was been to Tapestri for over a year, even when the app wasn't live in the UK. Ed, thanks for being with us for over a year. Appreciate it. Back to you,
All right.
Chuck.
We will be back next Friday, and we will be on a Tuesday call. So next week's a big week for Tapestry. We hope you'll join us, and stay tuned. The Android gaming app will be available hopefully next week if all goes well, and then iOS shortly thereafter. So have a great weekend, everybody, and it's time to get out there and build your Tapestry business. It's going to be a great 2023. Have a good one, everybody.
Happy Friday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks for joining.
Thanks,
Bye.
everyone.
Ready.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody. All right. So this time we're going to go through updates. So last week we announced, really, and a couple weeks ago as well, gaming. So we'll kind of walk through that again just to show everyone what that is and really how it works. But also we've been launching the feedback. So and the beta feedback. So if you're a Tapestry beta user, specifically on the gaming, you maybe have questions. So we'll kind of go through some of those questions right now. There's also a new feature now live in the build that I have that I will show you that will be also live on iOS and Android. Okay, so let's start with the newest feature. Before you would tap another avatar and see the point of interest, that will still be there. But just like that map I showed earlier, we're now going to enable you to see that other avatar's lifetime earnings and badges. So that function and feature is now going to be in the app. So as I just tap away, you can actually see what people have earned inside the app. And this is as close as real time. We can still keep it completely anonymous, only showing users that points of interest, never showing users that what we consider common nighttime dwelling. Privacy is paramount to our core business. But we do think it's important that people see the social proof. You as an affiliate give this avatar to a friend, or give this app to a friend, and they're tapping on avatars. We want you to be able to see, and we want them to be able to see, oh, people are actually earning. It's not just 3 cents, 5 cents. It's literally dozens of dollars over a period of time, depending on how long they've been with the app. So that part's really important. We're still going to enable the point of interest to be displayed, but you'll also see badges and you'll also see their avatar as well. So that function and feature is coming to the app. Now let's go into gaming. And again, some questions are, we got some feedback. This is great. I want to do it. Where is the gaming? Again, it's to the left of the map. The games that are displayed here are generally highest to least. So really the highest performing ones at the very top. Everything is in cents. So you can really translate that to dollars, just depending on your geo. And everyone has unique earnings based upon their own phone and their own geo. So Chuck and I both have a game. We see different games before us, and we also see different earning amounts as well, all depending on your unique phone. Also, as you play these games, you may wonder, where are my earnings going? To the right, hit your apps. You can actually see how much you've made. Chuck said earlier on the call, the last week he's made $10. We were on some calls this week. Some people have made $20, $30, $40 in games thus far in beta. So think about that compared to just the normal activity earnings. This begins compiling all together, which makes an amazing opportunity for an individual or a family, which is the most important thing for Tapestry. So earning per minute and how much you've earned is on the right-hand side. Discover is on the left-hand side. If you ever want to go back to any of the apps, that you've started playing, you can just hit play now directly from here, or you can do it from the app directly. It's really up to you. I'm not going to play right now. I've had enough of Coin Master for today. I played earlier and I made about 20 cents. So earning. So those are the latest changes. We're about to complete beta for gaming, likely on Tuesday. We will send out a questionnaire to all those beta folks. And again, thank you if you're a beta user. Thank you for participating and earning, and that you are earning real dollars as you're gaming. We'll ask you a series of questions. Did the app crash? We would expect it potentially to crash if you're playing for a long amount. If it did, we want to hear about it. Do you have any bugs? Did your earnings not show up? This is why we put these apps in beta. After we feel pretty good about this, we're going to release this completely to the store for Android. So giving every Android user the ability to earn from games, no matter where you're at in the world, as long as you're in a live geo for Tapestri. Next up is iOS. We cannot forget about our iPhone users. We do have a version of the app that has gaming in the works, and we'll be releasing that for beta as well. So we'll be looking for people. So already think about that. If you want to be a beta user for iPhone gaming, please let us know. On top of that, there's even more to come, but we will hold that for the next few weeks for updates. But that's all I had today for updates. Back to you, Chuck.